Memphis will get the first possession. Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the small forward. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. Looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
Morant finds Bane, gets it to go from beyond the arc.
What a deft pass by Morant. He finds a wide open man as quickly as anybody in our league.
Now here's Ayton. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Morant dishes to Jackson. Memphis moving it around. Brooks the best to Adams. Some solid defense from Ayton.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Jackson against KD. And there's the drive. And the rejection by Jackson. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Chalk up 2 there. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Jackson, a screen on Booker. Bane passes to Jackson. Off target with his 3.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Well, Kevin, Taylor Jenkins and I shared a few minutes together. He wants his guys to focus on jamming the perimeter shooters. He wants hard closeouts, no room to operate. He knows what this team can do if you give them any space on the outside to shoot. And they're going to be determined not to let that happen. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the 3 ball is a big concern for any defense. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. Memphis is gone, just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Morant kicks to Bane. On the wing, Bane. Just 5 on the clock. There's the triple. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
A wonderful awareness from the big man as Steven Adams finds the open man.
Booker dishes to Durant. Pass to Paul. To the wing right side. Morant with the steal.
And that's one way to end up in the highlights.
Yeah, well, the bloopers, right?
Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this one.
And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, with how much attention Durant draws, he's a skilled passer, and he'll make it happen.
Here's Morant. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
Ayton a screen on Jackson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. One's on Morant.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
Jackson misses. The Suns have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And Ayton throws it down.
Does it feel good as a big man like Ayton to throw it down? You bet it does.
Brooks misses.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Now here's Booker. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
And Booker taking a little bit of it out on the rim that time.
Morant kicks to Bain. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
That one misses.
Well, Adams has his struggles at the free throw line, but he's making strides in that area and still has work to do.
Booker with no one around. And a miss there on the triple. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Brooks finds Jackson. To the middle. Memphis moving it around. Now here's Morant for 3. Outside for Jackson. Baseline jumper. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And so it's Phoenix with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies defense team.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Suns.
Oh, man, how about the mid-range jumper from these guys? It's on tonight, a huge part of their offense so far.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. A lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's a Kogi in at the 3 slot. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. Passes it to Booker. From the arc. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
Hey, could you add that one to Durant's ongoing highlight reel? Thank you very much.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Morant. It's rebounded by Durant. KD's got 5 rebounds tonight. And you hear the legends, Brent, talk shop. So often, it's about what separates winning players from the guys that don't win as much. What comes to mind for you?
I think what comes to mind, Kevin, is expectation. And sometimes we get a little bit ahead of ourselves with guys who we want to anoint as the next great player. Look, sometimes it takes 3 or 4 chances at the highest level to finally reach that point where you have the confidence and the experience and the know-how to be one of the best players in the league and who compliments you along the way. So to me, it comes with a great deal of patience to let that player achieve that level of success. Well, tough to stick with Steven Adams on that play. Great at diving into the open space after the massive screen.
Durant attacking. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Morant passes to Jackson. Back to Morant. 6 to shoot. With the drive. Plays it up and banks it in.
And you're just asking to get burned when you give Morant a lane, using that speed to his advantage.
Ball right side to the inside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And Memphis making a change here. Konchar's checked in.
Now into the lineup for your Grizzlies, John.
trail by 11. Up top, Morant, defended by Paul. For the three. Conchar can't get it to go. For Phoenix, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. After being selected first overall in the 2018 draft, some teams question if DeAndre Ayton was worthy of that.
Well, it took time for Ayton to find his comfort zone, and all of a sudden became a key piece that nobody's questioning much anymore as an inside rebounder, rim protector, and a guy who can score at a high level when asked to.
Suns leading by 11. And Ayton throws it down.
And as good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
Morant with the bucket.
Any possession that ends in a shot from that range after a good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
All against Morant. Paul outside. Out to the right wing. Okogie for 3. Paul passes to Okogie. Booker outside. Another shot. And he lays it up and in. And the Suns lead by 13.
Doing most of his damage on the perimeter. That time, Devin Booker showing he could score close to the rim.
Adams' shot is off. And KD's got the ball here for the Suns. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. Pass to Ayton. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got 3 assists in the game.
The big man coming with an attacking mindset. That's something for the defense to deal with, and Ayton is dealing.
And it's Morant missing. Suns leading by 15. Paul for 3. Durant dishes to Paul. He takes it in. Here's Ayton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
Good idea to make Ayton earn it at the line because he's a menace in the paint. Don't let him get that shot off.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Outside, Bain. Up in time. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
16, the Suns, 32.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Conchar in at the 3. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half.
And that speaks to Morant's fearlessness. Even amongst the trees, he is confident, looking to score with the ball.
Ayton wide open, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores. That's pretty unselfish there. He sees that there's a better shot on the perimeter and bang, just kicks it out.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Durant wide open. He fires. A three-pointer, no good.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Jackson. And he overshot that one, missing.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Paul with the 3. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. That one's on Morant. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
Well, Brent, Chris Paul is undoubtedly one of the smartest players in the NBA.
And that's why he's been able to maintain such a high level of play for so long. As one of his teammates said, he has an IQ that's going to keep him on the floor until he's 50.
Suns leading by 18. And then Durant with the dunk.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
Here's Morant. Lays it up off the glass. Morant's got 4 this quarter.
Now, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Okogie, the pass to Durant. Here he goes. And then Durant with the dunk.
You love how sudden Durant can be with that attack, and he sliced up the defense. They were unprepared.
To the left side wing. Conchar. Here's Adams. And it's Durant with the rebound. The Suns have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. The pass to Okogie. Right here. Durant against Adams. Launches it. It's rebounded by Memphis.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Jackson kicks to Adams. Pass to Conchar. Screen by Adams.
2 minutes remaining.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off target from the baseline. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
Well, again, with that kind of size, DeAndre Ayton is going to draw some fouls and does not shy away from contact.
Kick out to Adams. Wide open. And again, Memphis no good.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
The skills growing maybe right in front of our eyes here for DeAndre Ayton.
Adams sets the pick for Morant. To end the drought. Conchar, the pass to Adams. Morant against Paul. Back to Adams. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Here's KD. Will not go. This is off the front iron. On the wing, Bane. Outside for Jackson. Lets it go from the wing. DeAndre, he has been the guy making things happen for Phoenix. He notched 8 points in the quarter. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the 4th. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the small forward position. From the low block, Adams missing again.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
A nice shot by KD.
You just can't let Kevin Durant have a half a second of time. If he gets that ball, it's gone, and there's points on the board.
Passes to Conchar. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul.
That one on 8.
First team foul.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Phoenix?
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight sharing the basketball. The stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
Yeah, just nice strength there and just off with the shot.
And the first one at the line is good.
And Ayton, with that efficiency, just becomes an outstanding option for what you do offensively.
Kennard, he's checked in for Memphis. And stolen by Ayton. For 3, Durant. Phoenix, no good that time either.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
The Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Here's Adams. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Ayton a screen on Kennard. Booker with a deep 3. Here's Ayton. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, difficult cover here on the pick and roll as Devin Booker's getting more and more experience playing out and making plays.
Here's Conchar. And again, Memphis no good. The Suns have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Here's KD. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Jackson finds Adams. Ayton attacking. And Ayton throws it down.
Oh, yeah, that's got the crowd charged up. Ayton way up high.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Shots good by Kennard.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
For 3, Booker. Conchar pulls it in. And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. No coverage that time. Kennard's got a pair of 3s here in the fourth quarter for the Grizzlies. Ayton attacking. And Ayton throws it down.
Ayton at 7 feet tall does have some handles, so just giving you another layer to his game.
Shots good by Kennard.
He is in a zone right now. Every 3 he puts up seems to be going down.
Kicks it out to Booker. Durant feeling it out a bit. Here's Ayton. And Adams sends it back.
Well, he can be intimidating. Steven Adams, such a big frame down there, and great timing on that block.
Kennard for 3. The tray. Drops in the tray. Kennard's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
No good from Booker.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Suns.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for DeAndre Ayton.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
A 3 ball. Good. And the nice assist from Morant.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Paul for 3. Lets it go from deep. The Grizzlies pull it in. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. That's a 2 from Kennard. From downtown. And it's Durant with the rebound. Booker against Morant. Booker dishes to Paul. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. To come and thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
I smack clowns with mad style.
Introducing the starting five for your Memphis Grizzlies. Half court, 6'7", number 24, Dylan Brooks.
Happy Friday night, everyone. Look at it. Both of these teams, Richard, both great passing squads. Two of the better assist teams in the NBA.
This is how basketball was intended to be played. A team offense, making the extra pass, moving the ball. This is the type of basketball that basketball people love to watch.
It's a beautiful brand of ball, for sure. Just a joy to watch. Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Westbrook in at the point. Here's Zubac. Kicks it out to Westbrook. And the call will be against Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Memphis on D. For three, Westbrook. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
You love how Westbrook commits to his selections, not letting anything distract him on the three-point shot.
Here's Moran. Rebound by the Clippers. Adams, the pass to Bane. Oh, they get a hand on it. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
You can't give Westbrook a lane like this. You're just asking to get dunked on when you do.
Hey, Richard, how about Westbrook's basketball IQ?
By far one of the smartest players in the game. How else would he have broken the triple-double record? He sees everything. His sense of the floor is elite.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
The explosiveness of Moran is just incredible. His motor and work ethic are both tremendous as well.
Westbrook, the pass to Leonard. Back to Westbrook. The rebound by Jackson.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
Zubac with the steal. George with it. Checked by Brooks. Zubac. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul.
No good on that one.
Shooting for LA. Ivica Zubac.
And he's good on the second. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Jackson with a screen on Westbrook. Morant, the pass to Bane. Lets it go from deep. He's off on that one. And Los Angeles the other way now. Morris outside. Bane against George. And the jam by George.
Imposing his will out there. PG-13. Love to see him attack the rim like that.
Here's Moran driving to the basket. And then Moran with the jam.
And man, does Moran put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Pass to Morris. Out to the right wing. Morris on the wing. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
We know Russ can do this. He's averaged double-digit assists numerous times in his career.
Here's Brooks Outside Bain. Fires in the triple.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Leonard finds Westbrook. Morris for three. Nails it from three. Morris has got 5 now.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Bain. Fires for three. Knocks it down from distance. He has 6.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And if the defense leaves a man open, Westbrook will find him. Russell's floor awareness helps him rack up the assist.
Jackson gets the bucket.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Zubac passes to Leonard. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Oh, over the years, man, we've seen Leonard become a knockdown three-point shooter. Got to get out on him now.
Jackson can't get it to go. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Clippers. Jones, he's checked in for Memphis.
Grizzlies, Tyus Jones.
Los Angeles has gone 4 for 4 so far from three-point land. Impressive. Here's Westbrook. It's rebounded by Memphis. Outside Jones. And there's Jackson on the assist from Jones. Jackson's got his 2nd basket of the night.
A tough cover. Jackson has a ton of post work. He can go over either shoulder or face up.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so.
Adams with a screen on George. And the basket by Bain.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Westbrook drives. George for 3. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
And you got to appreciate the competitive fire on display. It's almost like George says, you make one on me, I'm coming back at you for revenge.
Jackson for 3. It's not going to go for him. Driving in, and Westbrook slams it home.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Coming onto the floor for your Grizzlies, Luke Kennard.
From deep, Bain. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Russell Westbrook.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
And for those of you just tuning in, 2nd quarter action is where we are. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the 2nd. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Westbrook in at the point. Memphis trailing here. Brooks the pass to Bain. Now Jackson. And so the ball out of bounds. Morris touched it last. Kennard against Westbrook. Jackson outside. Outside Bain. Clock at 6. Back to Jackson. From deep three-point range. At an annual ritual, players finding out their ratings in NBA2K. All right, Richard, you were customarily happy with your rating, yes?
I didn't really care, but a part of my condition of working for 2K is they said that they will retroactively change my rating to 100. The first 100 player.
You deserve it, man. Here's Brooks. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. Kennard outside. The 3 is up. Brooks finds Adams. Great D that time from Zubac.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Controls the rebound and the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Kennard with it. Guarded now by Morris. Jackson, the pass to Kennard. And another miss by Memphis. By himself. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
You're smart about picking his spots. That time, Leonard senses opportunity and flies up the floor.
Kennard on the wing. Pounded by Westbrook. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Leonard passes to Morris. Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over. Morant, he's checked in for Desmond Bane. And so here are the Clippers. This is the most they've led, 13 points.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And there's a 3-second violation.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And about Brooks, becoming a staple in the middle of this lineup, Richard.
Plays the 2 and 3 positions on the floor and scores it really well. But most importantly, he's out there for his defensive effort and intensity. He is a versatile player that any team would love to have.
Now here's Morant. He has 6. That one goes. Count it. Morant's got 8 points.
A point guard with length. Morant can do a little bit more than just handle himself inside.
Back to Westbrook. Uses the glass on the layup.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Jackson outside. Ooh, Morris with a steal. George passes to Morris to the inside and finished off by Westbrook.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Morant finds Adams. Chalk up 2 there. Adams has got his second basket of the game.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
Morris outside. Pass to George. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist. 10 points for him.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
Westbrook can't hit. The Grizzlies have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. From deep, Morant. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Consistency from deep is going to be the biggest determining factor in Morant's ceiling. If he gets that, I think we're going to see some MVPs in his future.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Now here's Morant. 13 points in the game. The shot comes out. Excellent D there from Westbrook. George passes to Morris. Westbrook against Morant. Zubats. Morris finds some space. Kennard with the rebound.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
On target from range.
That's just unfair. 6'11" Jackson just sinking threes. I guess this is the new NBA. He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
At the line for the Clippers, Russell Westbrook.
Three-pointer, Brooks. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Los Angeles. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon.
34, the Clippers, 51.
wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. A fantastic game from Russell Westbrook in this one.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Ja Morant is out there with Luke Kennard, and it's Conchar in at the small forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, great job by George. Now, part of what makes him such a great wing is his crazy ability off the bounce.
And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it, and you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
That free throw misses.
When I think of Westbrook, I think of one of the most intense players ever to play the game. A true competitor doing whatever it takes to will his team to a win.
Now here's Morant. 15 points in the game. Here's Kennard. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That'll get him his fourth foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Morant against Westbrook. Can't connect from short range. Memphis has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Jackson outside. Back to Morant. Kicks it out to Kennard. It's stolen by Leonard. And he's all alone. Jumps up and finished off by Westbrook.
And once Westbrook finds his rhythm, good luck trying to stop him. So dominant at times.
And it's Morant missing. George, right side. Off target from outside. The Grizzlies shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Yeah, on the drive, George's length is a gift, helping him get the shot off even with a foul.
90 seconds into the second half now. Here's Morant. On the wing, Conchar. Back to Jackson. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Morris with it, and Kennard picks him up defensively. Morris passes to George. Inside. Zubats finds George with the 10-footer, and the jumper falls for him. George has got 6 in the quarter.
An elite player in this league, it's Paul George stepping up, scoring in bunches tonight.
Here's Morant. And another miss by Memphis. And it's the Clippers ball. Right now on a 9-0 run. And the dunk by Leonard.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Grizzlies ball.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. And here's Morant outside. Here's Adams. Blocked again! And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, with the yearly roster moves, it might be hard for the casual fan to keep track. But Commissioner Silver said it's a necessary side effect. He said, quote, "We tried to tie performance to pay in a closer way, and I think that's what you see with shorter contracts." Brian, more player movement has been the result.
Yeah, good point, Allie. Thanks. Kept alive. Adams. Ooh, good work defensively by Morris.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
George has the open look. Nice shot from the wing. George has got 11 points here in the second half.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
The drive by Westbrook. Morris outside. And so the ball out of bounds. Morris touched it last.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
Morant against Westbrook. Shot's good by Morant. Morant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
Memphis has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Kennard can't get it to go.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Now here's Kennard. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Jackson, the pass to Adams. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
George finds Leonard. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Leonard's got 13 now. Adams, he's open. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Paul George, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Clippers. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the 4th. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. Kicks it to George. The 3-ball. The rebound by Jackson. Memphis shooting about 41%. And here's Morant outside. And they recover it. Tries again. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
Some consider Adams to be the strongest player in the league. He never backs down from a physical challenge.
That one misses. Deflects the pass. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Shoots over Zubac. And it's Adams missing. Here's the break. That's tipped. Morris passes to Leonard. From downtown, count it. And it's Morris with the assist. Morris has got 6 assists now in the game. Westbrook against Morant. And here's Adams from the arc. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Zubac passes to Westbrook. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
With the depth they have at that spot, they're more equipped than most teams to handle that kind of loss.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Baines checked in. Leonard gets the bucket.
In general, that's an important shot for Kawhi. When the threes are dropping, it rounds out his entire game.
Adams with a screen on Westbrook. Jones, the pass to Adams. And again, Memphis no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Leonard way outside. The quick look, no good that time. For Memphis, they've got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. And again, Memphis no good. Los Angeles has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. Zubac finds Westbrook. Oh, he tries a 3. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 9 rebounds now. Outside Bane. From deep. From beyond the arc and then some.
The team first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Here's George. Here he goes. Good. He's taken 13 shots. He's drained 10 of them. Fantastic production.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth. When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Kicks it to George. Fires from deep. Conchar pulls it in. Well, Memphis shooting only 29% since the fourth quarter began. And the Grizzlies making a switch here. Brooks is checked in.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Grizzlies, Dylan Brooks.
Here's Bane. Adams with a screen on George. From deep, Bane. Adams. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Leonard finds Zubats. For three, George drills it from deep. George has got 16 in the second half.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
The kick out to Morris. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Clippers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And what a huge performance it was for Paul George.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
Leonard outside. George outside. Back to Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. 11 feet out. Here's Zubats. Another shot. Kicks it to George. Fires the three. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Oh, road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. It's George on the wing. That three's off the mark. And here are the Grizzlies now. Jackson for three. And again, it's Memphis with a three. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Leonard for three. Hits a three-pointer.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Bane, the pass to Brooks. Back to Bane. Lets a three fly. Can't connect. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks. This
I smack clowns with mad style.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA. And Greg, you were talking about. This, what you appreciate about this matchup, the team first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the 1 spot. Now, here's George. Out to Morris from outside the arc. Good on the three-point shot.
This speaks to Westbrook's high level of awareness. Understands when one of his guys is wide open.
Booker outside. Stolen by George. The kick out to Westbrook. Outside Leonard. Back to Westbrook. That shot misses. Some solid defense from Ayton.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
Misses from short range.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Paul against Westbrook. Here's Leonard. And it's Durant with the rebound. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools. Next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
Paul dishes to KD. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Leonard kicks to George. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, GA, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. Give him credit to battle through and maintain his greatness. Tells you something about his competitive will.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Down low. Leonard the pass to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
The Suns have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Booker outside. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
Here's George. A shot missing. Now the Suns take it the other way. Fires from deep. It's up a 3. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Here's Leonard. Second shot opportunity. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
When Russ is making threes, I don't know how you guard him.
Inside, and Booker kicks to Ayton.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Ball outside. Kicks it out to Booker. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
KD against Morris. Durant the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket. And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
They're fortunate the defender couldn't control it. Almost lost that possession.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Paul George with the steal. Now the Clippers moving it up. Westbrook's got the ball, and it's sent back by KD.
Good aggression from KD on D, hustling to get a hand on the shot.
Suns trail by 5. .54 seconds left to play in the first. And that one is good.
Durant with those long arms able to attack the defense while protecting the ball.
George passes to Morris. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Suns have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Here's Booker. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. Clippers leading by 3. Morris with the ball. He's picked up by Paul. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Kicks it to Durant. Back to Paul. Pass to Durant. On the wing, Booker. Shot clock at 5. A shot by Paul. Nobody around. No good. That would have tied it. From deep, George. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. With the end of 1 quarter of play. Still a close.
And please give a big round of applause for your Suns youth dance team.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers, guys.
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And you can't cause those mistakes unless you're willing to gamble. So far, they've rolled the dice, and it's paid off.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Count it. Zubac has got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Los Angeles.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
To the paint. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's George. Pass to Zubac. To the middle. Here's Morris. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
An efficient scorer inside. Morris can beat you with a variety of moves.
Ayton a screen on Westbrook. 14 feet away. And it's Paul missing.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Here's George. He can't hit that time. And Phoenix will come the other way. Durant inside. Covered by Morris. Good work there as it goes. KD's got 6. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the 2 defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. And you see those 2 boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the 2 defenders on the elbows. So that's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
And here's Leonard. After Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. Here's Zubac. That's good. And it's Leonard with the assist. Zubac has got 4 points in the quarter.
It's no secret that Kawhi has focused on improving his passing. Great look there.
Count that one. Ayton's got the game tied up here for Phoenix.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Westbrook against Paul. It's Westbrook with the drive. He gets it in there.
Woo! On the drive, Westbrook turns on the Jets and flies past the defenders.
So for the Clippers, Plumlee is checked in for Zubac, and Robert Covington subbed in for Marcus Morris.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
First team foul.
Here's Ayton. He has 6. On the wing, Booker, defended by George. And the dunk by Booker.
Excellent footwork there. Booker, so tricky on the drive. You can't predict what he's going to do.
And Greg, what separates Paul from the other two guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
Now here's Booker. 8 points for him. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes.
Ayton, a screen on Covington.
2 minutes.
And here's Booker from the arc. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And George, here we go. And George with the stuff.
And with those long strides, it takes Paul George no time to get to the rim.
Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
That's how you set the table, and everybody gets to eat.
George finds Leonard. Leonard on the wing. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
The vertical of Kawhi is impressive. Rising up with ease and throwing it down.
Paul with the ball. Now guarded by Plumlee. Booker outside. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
And it's really hard to knock George off his balance. He's just so long and strong. Nice take there.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Clippers.
Right now is their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And one more thing they've done well tonight. They've attacked the rim viciously and have gotten a lot of points by just going at the defender.
Paul can't get it to go. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Clippers. It's a 3-point game. And George with the stuff.
So smart with the ball in his hands. George reads the floor well and takes advantage of what's there.
Ayton, a screen on Weston. Paul for 3. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. Leonard's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's George. And it's sent back by KD. Ayton kicks to Booker. Plumlee with the steal. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive. Thank you, David, for that interview.
27. The Clippers, 32.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Paul George in this game, guys, he's been everywhere.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Plumlee out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at point guard. And it's the Suns with the ball. The Clippers getting the bucket. Paul dishes to Durant. And that one drops for him. Durant's got 8 points.
KD that time playing the big man role, setting the screen and getting it done. For decades, the Clippers were almost directionless, but they found their place in the NBA, becoming a franchise that competes in the West.
Now here's Westbrook. He's got 8. Leonard kicks to Plumlee. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And it's Leonard missing. Suns trail by 5. And the West, we know, is very difficult. But Steve, for the Clippers, how much of their success is tied to their identity?
Kevin, a lot of it. They've become a hard-nosed team, hanging their hat on defense, playing together, making opponents earn everything they get.
And Booker throws it down.
This is a guy who once scored 70 points in a game. Booker doesn't take much for him to start percolating.
Leonard, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Booker. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
Both free throws good from Booker. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. And I think a trip to the finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
You know, when you have a guy like Kawhi Leonard, so much of what you do goes through him. You trust him. You trust his abilities.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier. And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Now here's Booker. He's got 15 to the inside. Phoenix calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
The kick out to Westbrook. Now the pass to Leonard. And he drives in to the left wing. Booker against George. Clock at 6. A second chance effort. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
Covington taking 2 shots.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul.
The previous play is under review.
Make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
You know, Greg, to make the right call.
The shot attempt.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Westbrook, and it's sent back by KD. Suns trail by 5. Ayton in the high post. 8 points for him. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. And here's Leonard from 3. And again, no good by the Clippers.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Passes it to Paul. Here's Okogie. Back to Paul. And the layup's good off the glass. Paul's got his first points of the game.
So crafty down low. Chris has every shot in the book.
Outside Covington. Westbrook passes to Leonard. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. That's now 8 points for Leonard.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
KD dishes to Ayton. And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. Back to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And a strong showing of physical strength there from Ayton. Defenders have their hands full when he's around the rim.
Here's Okogie. Pass to Durant. Inside. Kicks it out to Booker. Pass to Okogie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you've got to protect the ball.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Westbrook passes to Plumlee. And such a nice move to make the basket work. Plumlee's got his first points of the night.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce.
Booker the pass to Okogie. Out left of the wing. Paul left side. Floats one. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Leonard's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And he gets it to go. Now it's a 7-point Clipper lead.
The power, the length, the ability to finish. Leonard dominant with that painted area.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers heading to the bench with a 7-point.
And please give a big round of applause.
While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. There's the pass to Mann. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
Here is Paul. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Paul's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it.
And here's George for 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the Suns call time here. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I had a chance to listen to what Monty Williams discussed with his players. He's not happy with what he says are late rotations defensively against their three-point shooters. And at the offensive end, he wants his guys to get their own shots within the rhythm and flow of the offense. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Morris. The Suns getting the bucket. Jacks up a 3. Good on the triple. And the Clippers lead by 6.
And the one thing about Moore, he doesn't scare you from beyond the arc, but you still have to account for him.
Here's Ayton. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
And here's Morris for 3. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And dangerous in that catch and shoot game. In fact, anytime Morris can square up, he's a lot more consistent.
Here's George. Passes it to Zubats. The shot's good on the assist by George. Zubats has got the lead up to 9 now for the Clippers. For 3, Durant. Morris with the rebound. Los Angeles has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Mann can't hit. The Suns running out of time. Booker looking around. It's Durant on the wing. Ayton sets the pick for Durant. Drills drills it from outside.
It is unreal how consistent Kevin Durant is from range. He'll go to the arc any chance he gets.
Leonard finds George. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's 13 points for George.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
And this is where Aiden does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
And George, here we go. It's hauled in by the Suns. 1:30 left to play in the final quarter. Booker outside. He kicks it to Durant. Offline with his three.
Okay, when you're trying to make a comeback, you can't be hucking up low percentage threes. You have to find a better shot within the offense.
Now here's Leonard. Morris inside, defended by Paul. They double him with Ayton. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And I don't think they will. The problem is they've waited too long to make a move.
Here's Los Angeles now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. George with no one around. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Great open look there.
Marcus Morris.
And now an 11-point Los Angeles lead.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Now here's Booker. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They came in here and took care. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
I smack clowns with mad style.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Morant and Payne in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Brent, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
For 3, Booker gets the 3 to fall.
Going to be an all-star guard like Devin Booker. You might want to start hitting your share of triples.
Morant, the pass to Adams. To the middle. The shot off that time. Ayton with the defensive effort. Outside Durant. The rebound by Jackson.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Outside for Brooks. And stolen by Paul. Outside Durant. There's the drive. And it's slammed in by Durant.
So question here. How do you stop a near 7-foot guy who can handle the ball like a guard and shoot threes? I'll wait.
Adams finds Brooks. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Wow, that is awesome to see the small man challenge the big man. Sometimes when you jump, you can be taller than the big fella.
For Memphis, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Payne, the pass to Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And Kevin Durant post-Achilles surgery. No apparent decline, Grant. Last season, the 3rd highest scoring average of his career.
I mean, incredible. Almost 30 points a game. Think about this. 2 of the 4 times he's led the league in scoring, he did it averaging.
Oh, everybody up for that
one. Goodness!
You could just feel that coming.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Down low. It's tipped. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Adams. On the wing, Payne puts up a 3. Kicks it out to Jackson. Payne with it. Now guarded by Booker. And now the Suns fast break. Paul with the bucket.
Yeah, with how much attention Durant draws, he's a skilled passer and he'll make it happen.
Here they come with numbers in transition. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Oh, it's stolen.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the first quarter here. To the paint. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Does it feel good as a big man like Ayton to throw it down? You bet it does.
Ball against Morant. Phoenix grabs the miss. Durant finds Booker. Back to Durant. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Ayton's got space. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Morant, pass to Adams. And again, Memphis no good. The Suns leading. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
The phenomenal basketball instincts by Durant. Picks that one clean and then sends it the other way.
Morant. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. The free throw drops for Morant.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
The Suns have gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Outside for Booker. There's the three. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. Memphis trailing here. From deep, Bane. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Now all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Here's Paul. Lays it up and banks it in.
Oh, he's such a good scorer when he gets inside that painted area. One of the game's best mid-range players that we've ever seen. Chris Paul getting it done.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose to dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 6.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Phoenix.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
On the court for the Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the point. Pass to Bane. From behind the arc. Drops in the three. Bane's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Now what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Paul passes to Durant. Capitalizes off the crossover.
There are very few guys Durant's size who can change pace with the bounce like he did there.
And the move that really shook up the NBA world. I mean, Kevin Durant asking and receiving a trade out of Brooklyn. Now, with this team, he makes them a title favorite overnight.
Here's Booker. Back to Okogie. It's Booker on the wing. Brooks defending. Booker attacking. And Booker with the jam.
And Booker taking a little bit of it out on the rim that time.
Adams, the pass to Morant. And here's Jackson. Back to Morant. Inside. Stolen by Ayton. For 3, Durant. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
His ability to pull up off the dribble should be illegal for a near 7-footer. Durant showing exceptional body control there.
Jackson with a screen on Booker to the inside. Pass to Adams. Misses off the left iron. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Okogie. Here's Booker. The kick to Durant. This one for 3. Adams grabs the miss.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Bane with it. Launches a 3. Here's Ayton. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, you bump me, and I'm going to bump you back as Ayton not afraid to get physical with the defender.
And down it goes. 2 points. Adams has gotten his first basket of the night.
He got in excellent position, then takes it right back up.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
That's on Steven Adams.
Defense tends to overcommit just because Booker's such a great offensive threat. That time he used it to his advantage.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line.
Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star, and then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor. So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. And the basket by Bane.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, B.A., I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. And he's learned how to affect the game even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare.
Knocks it loose. Paul with a steal. In transition, here come the Suns. Booker's shot is good.
Somebody's going to set him up, and Devin Booker's going to knock him down. Thrives in that catch and shoot.
From deep, Bane. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bane.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection. But you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
Kennard, he's checked in for Brooks. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
The Grizzlies have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Outside Bane. Jackson with a screen on Booker. The three from Bane. Jackson, pass to Bane. Doubled by Durant. Shot clock at 6. The 17-footer. Phoenix grabs the miss. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Think about the next few years. How much more complete will Ayton get? There's some indicators there.
Here's Morant. Morant with the slam.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. And Ayton with the stuff.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this team.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
He hits the second from the line. Now here's Booker. Just 3 on the clock. And another basket for Phoenix.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows.
And so it's DeAndre Ayton making highlights for Phoenix. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Big gap on the scoreboard. The second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing a tremendous game from DeAndre Ayton.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot, so right now he's feasting.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Josh Okogie, and it's Ayton in at the center position. And that's the group for Monty Williams as we begin the second half. Morant. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. And the league finally moving to curtail take fouls in transition. You like the change?
Well, I think everybody's ready for that. The best part of NBA action, BA, as you know, is fast break basketball. So to get more 3-on-2s or 3-on-1s, lob plays, and guys taking off and throwing down monster dunks, I'm all for it.
Takes the 3. Okogie's shot is off. Memphis has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Outside Morant. There's the triple. Kennard outside. From behind the arc. Sinks it from distance. Kennard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And if the defense is going to shut down one thing with Kennard, I'd start with the three-point shooting.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play. Love when Steven Adams has that kind of room to rip it down.
Pass to Paul. Okogie on the wing. And here's Durant. Now here's Ayton. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
The Suns have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Booker can't get it to go. Memphis has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Pass to Morant. Here's the three. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
And passes like that demonstrate just how much Kennard is a team-oriented player.
Here's Paul. Here's Ayton. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
A wonderful awareness from the big man as Steven Adams finds the open man.
They double-team Durant. To the middle. Pass to Okogie. For three, Booker. Pure from three-point range. Booker's got 14 points.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
And the foul on Steven Adams. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Phoenix is gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Now off the inbound. Booker. Kennard with the rebound. Memphis has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Lets the three fly. Adams pass to Kennard. Here's Conchar. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints, but probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. For Phoenix, they've got 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Durant finds Ayton. Here's Okogie. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul. 4th team foul.
First one falls for him.
At the line for your son, Josh Okogie.
Both shots good from the stripe. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock, Memphis has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Here's Morant. Hauled in by Paul. Paul's got his 4th rebound in this one. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist by Paul. Paul's got 6 assists now in the game. From deep, Morant nails it from beyond the arc. Morant's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
Durant with the big finish.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Durant, pass to Booker. And it's all from three-point range. The Grizzlies have gone 6 of 13 to open up this second half. Kennard can't get it to go. And Phoenix shooting a remarkable 60% clip. Very efficient. Ayton into the lane. And the shot's good.
That's with the foul there. Ayton's powerful on the inside. Defense 7-2. He'll go through you.
Kennard.
Memphis has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Morant against Paul. Now here's Morant. Not a lot of room. Paul with some nice D. Here's Durant. 2 points. That one goes. Durant's got 11 points here in the second half.
KD, one of those guys who will go down on the list of the greatest scorers in NBA history.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns with plenty of breathing room. 23 points.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter. Stranger things have happened. On the court for Memphis, we've got Brandon Clark, Luke Kennard out there with Ja Morant. Then it's John Conchar, and it's Adams in at the 5. Pass to Conchar. Here's Kennard. Fires the 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Durant's got 4 rebounds now. Ball finds Durant. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Durant's got 25 points.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
For 3, Booker. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Just such a gifted scorer. I mean, Devin Booker, a guy that drops 70 once in a game. You got to be kidding me.
Ball against Morant. Pass to Kennard. 5 to shoot. They get it back.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
He had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. Durant's shot is off. For Memphis, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Morant against Paul. Outside Morant. Kennard on the wing. The baseline J is on the way. And there are the Grizzlies with another bucket.
Kennard doesn't take a lot of mid-range jumpers, but he's efficient.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Back to Durant. Over Clark. Durant's shot is off. Memphis has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Outside Morant. Pass to Kennard. Tries it from 19. Now here's Clark. Off target with the 3.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And Clark with a block. Here's Morant going in.
Get up to throw down. The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Outside Paul. Tipped. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Pass to Clark. Here's Conchar. Lets it go from deep. Good. And the setup by Morant. Conchar's got 6 here in the quarter.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Suns.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Kevin Durant.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
Well,
We've gotten used to Devin Booker putting up huge numbers, so a 40-point game for him feels like another day at the office.
Morant finds Adams. The three. And Morant gets it to go on the assist from Adams. Morant's got 30.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Outside Morant. 30 seconds left in the fourth. Kennard left side. Clock at 6. No good off the back of the rim. For 3, Durant. They get it back. Outside for Booker. Three-pointer. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
You gotta love Devin Booker and the way he just competes no matter what the score is, and no matter where the team is sitting in the stadium.
And he makes all 3. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Morant with it. From deep three-point range, it's off. So it's the Suns winning this one easily, showing that they're the far superior.
I smack clowns with mad style.
Both teams have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchup.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Adams with the screen on Westbrook. Now here's Morant for 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. Here's George. And Desmond Bain pulls it down. Now the Grizzlies with it. It's a 3-point game. Morant drives in, and the shot goes in.
And that speaks to Morant's fearlessness. Even amongst the trees, he is confident, looking to score with the ball. And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
That one good for 2.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now, here is George. And here's Morris for 3. At this time, his first miss in 3 attempts from the field. The pass to Bain. And here is Adams. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Oh, the big finish by Morant. Some of his most spectacular plays happen well above the rim.
The offensive rebound out to Morris for 3. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his 2nd year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
Gentlemen, if we go back to the summer of 2019, that is the summer where the Clippers got both Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. When they made those moves, everyone expected this to be an NBA Finals team.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
Boy, this guy is such a defensive stalwart. Steven Adams' size and timing. Send it back, Steven.
He dishes it to Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
They did, and thus far for Los Angeles, no finals trips in the last 3 seasons of Leonard and George.
That's exactly right, Kevin. In the bubble playoffs in Orlando, they got close. But then Kawhi got hurt during the 2021 playoffs, and last year, Kawhi out for the entire season. So health has been a critical factor in their failures. Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
George finds Morris. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Right now, I'd send it over to the sideline.
Oh, you got to be kidding.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. Summer of 2014 doors. Paul George suffering a leg injury playing for the national team.
Kevin, I remember that injury like it was yesterday. There were many, including me, who wondered whether Paul George could ever be the same guy. And amazingly, he puts in all the necessary work, and I think has come back better. That is a huge credit to his work ethic and his grit.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
They've been so aggressive going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
Paul George, one of those players the media appreciates because he doesn't give you pat answers. When you ask him a question, he is thoughtful and is honest.
And that one's good. Brooks.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
Now, here is Morris. He's got 8. Knocks down the 3-ball.
That last 3 must have bothered George a little bit. He goes to the arc with a purpose and fires off his answer.
And the rejection by Zubac. Outside, George. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. George has got 14 points.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Jackson passes to Morant. That one, no good. Westbrook with the nice D there. Outside Leonard. Morris inside. Jackson on him. Leonard finds George. Driving in, and George with the stuff.
Well, you love how Paul George finishes on the drive. That is a powerful dunker right there.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. First free throw is good.
Shooting for Memphis.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
Well, that sends a clear message to the defense. Russell Westbrook up high in a strong finish.
Morant that's for 2. No good on the last second attempt there. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for Los Angeles.
Fans, your Clippers, Houston team. All right, fans.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far, they are hitting at a high clip.
The other thing they're doing is making plays off the bounce, and boy, once they get a step, they're getting all the way.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard. That's who's out there for the Clippers. George, no good. And Adams has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Morant kicks to Brooks. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
Here's Leonard. Steven Adams making his last shot. Morris finds Leonard. In the corner, George with it. Morris outside. Fires for 3. John Morant grabs the rebound. Driving the lane and finished off by Morant.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Jackson passes to Bain. Morris against Jackson. Bain for 3. Can't hit that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Leonard. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 3rd assist on the night. Morant dishes to Brooks. Morant kicks to Brooks. And the rejection by Zubac. And Westbrook, here we go, and finished off by Westbrook.
Perhaps no play defines Russell Westbrook more than that. An explosive drive. Nicely done.
Morant missing. Clippers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Stolen by George. Shoots over Morant. Again, Los Angeles.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And it's a 3-point Clipper lead.
Well, Russ making the great read. Outstanding work, understanding the floor, and finding his open teammate.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Westbrook can't get it to go. Grizzlies have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Jackson misses. The Clippers have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. George. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got 3 assists now in this one. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Adams with the screen on Westbrook. And the rejection by Zubac. And that one goes out of bounds. Touched by Zubac. Crenshaw is checked in for the Grizzlies. Luke Kennard comes in for Bain. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. And Morris throws it down.
Yeah, really smart move by Paul George. Feeds a ready shooter instead of forcing his own shot.
Pass to Crenshaw. Launches a 3. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's George. Out to Morris. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Ball to Memphis.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. Morant passes to Adams. And the layup falls. Adams has got 6 points.
Listen, there is a touch and a confidence about Steven Adams. If he's in the paint, he will get it done.
The kick out to Westbrook. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Westbrook's got the lead up to 7 now for the Clippers.
And you can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Westbrook passes to Morris. They get a hand on it. Morant with the steal. Lets the 3 fly. Out to the wing. Left side Jackson over Morris.
Boy, how about the hustle from Marcus Morris getting into...
All right, thank you, David. Folks, don't go away.
43, the Grizzlies. 39.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been one outstanding game from George.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. Kennard is out there with John Morant. And it's Crenshaw in at the 3. And here's Morant following Marcus Morris's 3. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Westbrook, no good.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
And then Morant slams it in.
And relentless in his attack, Morant is wearing down the defense, putting up some huge numbers here tonight.
Leonard, no luck.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Kennard for 3. Adams finds Kennard. Here's Conchar. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Watching Morant drive is like watching lightning move across the sky. If you blink, you might miss it.
Now, here's Zubac. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And there's the whistle. That goes on John Conchar. That's his first foul. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Zubac. Here's Westbrook. Shot from the inbound. Here's Plumlee. Up again. And Westbrook is right there. Westbrook's got 9.
Well, we know Russell Westbrook is going to bring great effort nightly, and it shows up right there. Second chance opportunities.
Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Now, here is George. He's got 24, and it's George finishing it off.
Oh, they matched the slam at one end with an even bigger one at the other.
Ooh, maybe we'll get another one on this trip. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Jackson kicks to Adams. Kennard the pass to Adams. Memphis moving it around. Down low. Plumlee with some nice D.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
And finished off by Leonard.
Well, the claw in complete command of the ball on the way up. Nicely done.
Here's Morant. It's rebounded by Leonard. Los Angeles leading by 7. Driving inside. Takes it off the glass. Leonard's got 4 this quarter.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense. That's just way too easy, guys.
Here's Jackson. Goes to the reverse layup and puts it in.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
The Clippers have been all 4 of their chances so far in this one. That free throw good from George. For the Clippers, Robert Covington's checked in for Marcus Morris. Mann subbed in for Russell Westbrook.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Now here's Adams. He's got 6. Morant kicks to Jackson. Back to Morant. Count that one. Morant's got 32 points in the game.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
And that one's good, George.
Yeah, he's flat fueling their success. Most of the offense has gone through him.
Here's Leonard. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Kennard for 3. Plumlee with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Push the action a little bit. Paul George right now challenging defenders to stop him.
He's gone 6 of 6 from the free throw line.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 11, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That is his first foul of the game.
3rd team foul.
George against Kennard. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. And the Clippers have possession. Los Angeles with another miss. Morant drives in and finished off by Morant.
Well, you have to understand what the defense is doing. If they give you an opportunity to set up a teammate, Luke Kennard will take it.
And here's George for 3. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 8 rebounds in this game. Kennard the pass to Morant. Driving in and finished off by Morant.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
This will be his 5th trip to the free throw line. The first one falls.
At the line for LA, Paul George.
And both free throws good for Paul George. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Morant drives in. Moves back up. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
I'll tell you, Steven Adams is a load on the block. That frame makes him an impossible check.
And he ends up missing both free throws. Here's Mann. Banked in off the glass. Mann's got his first basket.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
What a contribution at the line so far, going 10 for 10. And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for LA.
Both good from the line that time. Here's Morant. He's got 36. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Good. And a nice assist from Morant.
Oh, my goodness. Luke Kennard from the next zip code. Good night.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Clippers UNC team.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Clippers leading by 8. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Robert Covington out there with Plumlee, and it's Mann in at the point. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Leonard dishes to George. Back to Leonard. Clippers moving the ball around. The shot's good from Plumlee.
Well, this is one aspect of this game where Kawhi Leonard has come such a long way. The ability to make guys around him better with his passing.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Los Angeles.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense.
At the line for your...
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
I think fans can appreciate Kawhi's understated and quiet personality because between the lines, there's a level of focus, a competitive spirit, and most importantly, productivity that you can really appreciate.
Konchar, good.
And all of a sudden, we've got a ball game, guys. No doubt about it. I'm sensing a major momentum swing here after that steal and run out.
Here's George, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
See, Paul George just understands how to use his length and his size. He is such a tough cover close to the basket.
And George drops them both. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Here's Morant, driving the lane, and Morant throws it down.
Fantastic instincts there by Morant, sizing up the D and then just taking what he sees.
Outside, George. And no good. And it's Memphis the other way. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. They lead by 7. And the rejection by Jackson. And he gets it back. Plumlee, the pass to Mann. Shot clock at 6. Drains the three-pointer. And the Clippers lead by 10.
We know this about Robert Covington. He is a team man first and foremost. Pretty pass.
And it's Morant missing. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. And here's George for 3. Konchar pulls it in.
What a nice individual defensive effort right there. Did a great job contesting.
Shots good by Kennard.
Well, Luke Kennard's bread and butter, right? The lethal outside shooter who doesn't need much space.
And Adams sends it back. And he's able to get it back. Covington wide open. He fires. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession.
LA ball.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Leonard inside. Second shot opportunity. And at last, they get one to fall.
Kawhi Leonard, if you allow him to get to his spots, it's an easy score. In the painted area, that's easy money.
Pass to Concha. Leonard with the steal. And now it's Leonard running. Here we go. All the way. Lays it in off the breakaway. Leonard's got the lead up to 11 now for the Clippers.
Yeah, right when you thought that shot was leaving his hands, he reinvents it.
Hits the three-point bomb.
Shooting off the dribble is probably one of the toughest skills in the NBA, but Kawhi has it mastered.
And it's Morant missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's George. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson's got his fourth rebound in this one. Kennard's shot is off. Clippers leading by 14. And George, here we go. And it's Paul George with the finish.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Clippers.
They had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for George.
Boy, his activity really stood out to me on the defensive end. He harassed ball handlers, came up with steals in transition. You had the feeling guys were looking over their shoulder, worried he was going to pick their pocket.
Covington finds Leonard. Takes the three. And Robert Covington hits from deep.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Here's Morant. Kick out to Adams. Can't hit the free throw line jump. And it's the Clippers ball. They're on a 20-7 run. A deep three from Leonard. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Pass to Adams. Lets it go with a three. So the Clippers winning this one easily. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Alden, this is Kevin Harlan along with our
Smack clowns with mad style.
their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That one's wide left.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
George finds Zubac. Up top, Morris. Stolen by Ayton. Here's Booker. And he drives in. And Booker with the jam.
There is no on-off switch for Booker. He is always in attack mode.
Morris for three. He drops it from range.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And Booker, here we go. Denied by Leonard.
Dominant defense from Leonard, making a big effort to get his hand on the shot and swat it down.
Pass to George. Right wing. Westbrook, the pass to George. Stolen by Booker. Paul with it. He's picked up by Westbrook. Outside Booker. Let's go with a three. Lets it fly. The kick out to Paul. And the layup falls. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Phoenix. Now Los Angeles with it. It's a three-point game.
What you have to admire about Devin Booker is how much he scores the rock, as well as all the different ways he's able to finish.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Durant finds Ayton. Back to Durant. Pass to Okogie. Paul against Westbrook. They double team Durant. 5 on the clock. And here's Booker. Driving in. And Booker with the jam.
When you come out to an NBA game, that's what you want to see. Devin Booker putting on a show.
And Booker is a guy you can lean on to help shoulder the offensive load, Richard.
Yeah, he's comfortable taking a lot of shots for his team. He's a volume shooter for a reason, because he understands how to score at an efficient clip, too.
Durant, the pass to Ayton. It's rebounded by Zubac. The Clippers have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Back to George. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
The physicality of George. His coaches and teammates encourage him to attack and draw contact.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Paul. Pass to Ayton. Back to Paul. Durant, the pass to Ayton. Now here's Durant. Second shot opportunity. That's good on the jumper.
In the mid-range, Durant is deadly as ever. Easy money sniper, putting up a little silky jumper.
It's George with the drive. And the jam by George.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Outside Durant. Right side Booker. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac.
Suns basketball.
A minute 15 left in the first. Here's Ayton. Here's Okogie.
You combine instincts and awareness, Leonard is arguably the best defender in the NBA.
George. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. And stolen by Durant. Pass to Okogie. Booker for three. Sinks his third bucket. He's 3 for 6 now.
A reliable three-point sniper. I like seeing Booker connect from downtown.
George outside. The three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. 24 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Durant. Now Aiden. The kick to Durant. Pulls it from 20. And the basket is good. Durant's got 6.
Hard to stop Durant when he's set up like this. He's so well positioned to score.
Morris passes to Leonard. Inside. Soft touch off the glass.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
1 second left. Paul George, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Los Angeles. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Westbrook in at point guard. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second.
What a job Monty Williams has done in his time with the Phoenix Suns. Hats off to the talent that he's been able to bring in and develop. And that's the way he's created a winning culture.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Now here's Booker. He's got 7. And Ayton with the stuff.
Great decision-making from Booker, realizing one of his guys is open and whips the pass to him.
Boy, Richard, you really can't say enough about what Monty Williams has done with this Phoenix team.
Struggled in his first year, but we gave him a break for that. Immaculate seasons the last 2 years, becoming a Western Conference juggernaut.
Here's Durant. After the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Tricky play by Booker, using the pump fake to draw the defender and win the foul.
You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, B.A., you know, I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter, in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision.
George drives in. And George with the jam.
An elite player in this league, it's Paul George stepping up, scoring in bunches tonight.
Here's Durant. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubats has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Westbrook. And the jam by George.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Here's Durant. That one doesn't drop. And Los Angeles the other way now. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. That one goes in. George has got 18 points in the game.
Thank you. Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Deflects the pass. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second.
They're such a skilled scorer. When George is looking to attack, it puts pressure on the D.
First team foul.
And he makes a first.
At the line for LA, Paul George. At the line for 2.
And so he hits both. The Suns have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Okogie. And he goes in for the dunk.
Sharp find by Paul, one of the best passers of all time.
It's George on the drive, and it's Devin Booker with a rebound.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Pass to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Yeah, looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Here's Durant, and Durant slams it home.
A creative move by Durant. That's a big flex on the defense.
And George with the jam.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Here's Okogie. Denied by Leonard. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Leonard. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Durant with the bucket. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 8 of their first 10 to go. Great shooting here in the second quarter. Zubac passes to Morris. Kicks it to George from deep. And that one goes. Now 10 for 13 on the night.
Yeah, just a drop in the bucket for PG-13. He will roast you from the corners if you let him.
Here's Paul. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
All right, here's a tip for the defense in this one. Avoid sending Chris Paul to the line at all costs because he will punish you if you do.
The Clippers in the lead. And stolen by Booker. Pass to Okogie. Outside for Booker. Outside Durant. Just 5 on the clock. And the layup is good. Durant's got 6 here in the quarter.
Okay, I'm going to tell you something that everyone knows or should know. When Durant turns it on, there is no slowing him down. That's how lethal of a scorer he is in NBA history.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Here's Booker. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Booker's got 12 points in the game.
He has no deficiencies. He has no flaws in his offensive game. Booker, he's capable of dropping 30 on any given night against any given.
Valley, as always, thank you.
Your 38, the Suns, 33. Let's get your hands together and get loud for the Jabberwocky.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Paul George has been sensational.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Okogie in at the 3. Leonard with the ball. And it's Paul picking him up for 3. And there's Leonard on the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got assist number 8 now on the night. Westbrook against Paul. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Outside Paul. And there it is for him. Paul's gotten his second bucket on the night.
So clever and decisive in transition. Paul is fantastic at keeping defenders guessing and off balance.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And it's going to go on Devin Booker.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
George hits them both.
And just one of the most complete players in the game today. George's two-way game and strong leadership traits are reasons why he's a star.
Booker goes in. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
George passes to Leonard. Zubac with it. Morris on the wing. Westbrook outside. Out to Leonard. Pass to George. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Leonard passes to George. Back to Leonard. Down low. Westbrook outside. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Explosive in everything he does. Westbrook catches the defender a little out of position, makes a play, and draws the foul.
Good on the second one. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Outside Booker. Buries it from three. Booker's got 17 points.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
George passes to Morris. Here's Westbrook. Back to Morris. Releases. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Outside Booker. Screen by Durant. And the Suns get another three.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Absolutely, and they have to continue to go to him.
Morris for three. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And they'll get another chance. Booker drawing the double. Pass to Okogie. Just 5 to shoot. Durant with it. Leonard defending. Launches a three. And he can't get that one. So the Clippers will take it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. George. Missed inside. Oh, George with a steal. And here's Zubac. Back to George. To the left side wing. For three, Westbrook. Drains the triple. Westbrook's got 4 points in the quarter.
George can make the tough passes. He can also make the easy ones, too. No way he was going to miss the wide-open man on that one. He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Oh, and a dunk by Ayton.
My Lord, the agility on that size. Ayton's on another level.
George passes to Zubac. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 5 assists tonight.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Outside for Booker. The three ball. Cash. He's 9 for 14 in the game.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Here's Westbrook. No luck on that one. Paul with some nice D. Phoenix calls timeout.
Let's hear it for your Clippers Spirit. All right, fans, let's hear it for your Clippers Spirit. That was your Clippers Spirit.
The Suns trailing.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
And Ayton gets it to go.
Yeah, when you let Ayton get the ball close, it's over. DeAndre is just too skilled.
With 4 on the clock. George, no good. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front? And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Westbrook in at the 1. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Ayton with it. Guarded now by Morris. 6 to shoot. Booker for 3. The Clippers grab the miss. To the paint. Morris for three. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Well, the Suns shooting it at 52%. Outside for Booker. The three is up. Counted from distance. Booker's got 26 points.
The pure shot mechanics of Booker. It's fun watching him shoot the ball.
George passes to Zubac. Now here's Leonard. Pass to Westbrook. Leonard outside. To the inside. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Phoenix ball.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Ball finds Booker. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. For three, Durant. Knocked away. George with a steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Pass to Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
Trust Westbrook to spot those holes in the defense, picking up an easy dime off a wide-open man.
Paul for three. Outside Booker. Launches it. Another three for Phoenix.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
And I bet he's thinking that he could close the gap completely if he can keep those threes coming.
Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Yeah, Ayton has all the physical gifts of a great shot blocker. Size, length, and agility.
Here's the pick. Durant, the pass to Ayton. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Yeah, what I appreciate about Ayton is that he wants to keep getting better. You have to be excited about his future. And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
The Suns have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. To tie it up. Here's Durant, second chance shot. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 8 now. It's George with the drive.
This team counts on George to deliver points. His consistency under pressure is key to their offense.
Marcus Morris Sr. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Free throw is good from Durant.
Shooting for Phoenix, Kevin Durant. 2 shots.
And he can't hit the second.
A near 7-footer. KD shooting almost 90% from the line for his career. That's a rare combination.
Here's George. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Phoenix has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Up top, Booker. George defending. Booker, good. Booker's got 31.
Check out Booker rising to meet the challenge. He wants so badly to deliver for his team.
Morris for three. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Booker. Oh, George with a steal. And it's the Clippers on the break. Westbrook finds Zubac. Westbrook outside. Now Zubac. Stolen by Ayton. And now the Suns fast break to take the lead. 1:11 left to play in the fourth quarter. The kick to Durant. 5 to shoot. Pass to Okogie. Count it!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Kicks it to George. Takes a three. It's good from beyond the arc.
ICE. Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Ayton, a screen on George. Booker. Count it!
And since going to the finals back in 2021, Booker's earned the reputation of a winning player.
Out to Leonard. Westbrook against Paul. Westbrook, the pass to Morris. Beyond the arc. Hauled in by Paul.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
And the Suns call time here. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Monty Williams was going over with his team. He told his players, you know your job. Now just go out and do it. Don't get caught up in the moment. I want you to play with a steady pulse. He understands the emotions can run high at this stage of the game.
And Allie, thanks.
It's time to get up and get wild.
Now here's Booker. To the middle. Here's Ayton.
Clutch points from Ayton. We've seen him do it in the finals. DeAndre is a prime-time player.
7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one with the late Vic. All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is...
I smack clowns with mad style.